Bullied while trying to buy a burger.
Yeah, an Apple Valley man says a trip to a fast food restaurant left him pretty upset after a worker wrote a hateful comment on the wrapper of his burger. Fox 9's Maury Glover is outside the Burger King tonight in Prior Lake, where this apparently all happened. Maury?
Yes, the man you're about to meet was basically born without a thigh bone, which dramatically stunted his height. He believes he's the only one of 25 people in the world who have this condition who can actually walk, but he says employees here at Burger King made fun of him when he came for a visit earlier this week.
I'm pretty offended by it. I mean, I kind of thought people were past that, and at least on a professional level.
At just 4.5 feet tall, Nathan Hrdlicka is used to getting stares and odd comments because of his height. But he says he wasn't treated like royalty during a recent visit to Burger King.
I've seen a lot, and I've never in my life had somebody disrespect me like that at a place I was just buying a burger.
Hrdlicka says he took the wheelchair in this picture through the drive-thru at the Burger King in Prior Lake on Monday, where he argued with employees over how much change he got back for the second day in a row. When he got home, he noticed one of the employees had written "golden ticket to the chocolate factory," which they misspelled on the wrapper for his cheeseburger, an apparent reference to the miniature characters from Willie Wonka and the chocolate factory.
I think it's pretty clear. I mean, like I said, I think everybody I've brought it up to, the first thing they reply back is, so they were trying to call you an oompa loompa. Oompa loompa. Anybody that's seen that movie knows what they were trying to do.
Adding insult to injury, Hrdlicka says when he and a friend complained to the manager and then police, both blew them off. But after we started asking questions, an officer showed up at the restaurant and now says the incident is under investigation.
If it would have been about race or, my sexuality or something like that, it would have been dealt with. And it would have been all over the news, and it would have been the next thing people talk about around this country for the next 2 weeks. But because it was about a disability, which I think should be just as much protected.
Hrdlicka says all he wants is an apology and for someone to take responsibility for an act that wasn't their crowning achievement.
Given good manners, you will go far.
I'm really disappointed that that would happen in the country and in the time we live in.
Now, police say the employee could possibly be charged with disorderly conduct, but that would probably be a stretch. Nathan says he did contact Burger King's corporate headquarters, but he hasn't heard back yet. So now he's considering legal action. Guys, back to you.
I imagine he'll hear back now. That's just mean.
Yeah, it really is.
Thanks, Maury. Former President Bush gets summoned for jury duty. He actually goes. What happens next is pretty cool.
Plus, a South